Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Shine Guide. Next up in the series, we're going to be collecting 100 coins on Ricco Harbor. This shine right here is unfortunately a pretty long and drawn out one. It's shines like this that makes me really miss how the blue coins worked in Super Mario 64, where you could get, 25 or 30 coins in one single spot all at once. But we don't got that here in Super Mario Sunshine, so let's get going the old-fashioned way with just yellow coins. I'm going to start here by doing some ground pounds on these crates. You'll see me skip one or two just because I know certain ones do not have coins in them. No reason to waste time opening crates that I know are empty. Anyway, I'll do a side somersault here and hop up on top of what I'm assuming is this little boathouse here. Past that, we'll move on over to this first ship here. And I'm going to skip the little crane hook there and just go ahead and hop right on top of the scaffolding up here. There's a smattering of coins for us to collect. And luckily we won't be doing too much swimming here in Ricco Harbor. I think that would probably make the 100 coin shine even worse if we had to swim around a bunch. Swimming in Super Mario Sunshine, well, in most of the Mario games, is kind of slow compared to, running around and jumping. You'll see me dive just this once to collect these 4 yellow coins, and I will intentionally avoid the blue coin there. If you're new to my series, I do blue coin videos. And I want all the blue coins to be available for that part of the series, right? So I kind of intentionally avoid them, kind of dodge them in all of the other Shine videos, which is a little bit awkward, but it's also kind of funny. Alrighty, time to collect quite a few more coins, luckily. We were only up to about 20 there, and it felt like we had done a bunch of work and hadn't really gotten a whole lot of coins for it. But we're going to be coming down here into the sort of sewer areas of Ricco Harbor. And there are coins not only on the bottom, but also all the vertical sections of the sewers. So make sure you enter and exit at least through all the manholes at least once. Now, I wasn't done down there. There was still quite a few more to collect, but I did, of course, know that there are some more coins up here in this fountain area, as well as over on top of Ricco Tower, the lighthouse over here. So we'll head on over there. And I forgot that... that boot got a real clean hit on me mid-air. Pretty impressive. So we'll go back down. Luckily, the manholes are not covered in this shine, as they were... What was that? That was, I think, clear back in episode 1. They haven't been covered in quite a while, but... It's nice that little shortcut is available to us. I'm going to hop over here and just collect these 2, I think, at the moment. Oh yeah, I'm going to get my revenge on that boo. That definitely doesn't kill them. They could pretty much come right back, unfortunately, but... Certainly don't regret it. In any case, we're back over here on the rooftop so we can get back down into the sewer area. Because like I said, we are not done down here. I think there's still 2 more manholes that we can pop up in. I think the manholes that pop up in the rooftops have more coins in them since they're taller. And actually, now that I think about it, I've never thought about this. How the shafts of the manholes are going through those buildings? Is that like going through someone's living room? I've never thought about that. That's hilarious. Anyway, we're moving along here. I am going to use Yoshi to get a few more coins. We took a look at this in the Yoshi's Fruit Adventure Shine, of course. You may or may not have Yoshi unlocked, depending on if you've been to Peanut Park and done the 4th episode. Of course, if you are doing the 100 coin shine, you've probably collected all of the, normal shines in Ricco Harbor. I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed. You can certainly do 100 coins before collecting them all, but I've never done it that way. So we're going to bounce back and forth and ground pound the top of those structures until we get a durian to spawn. And, oh yeah, I remember this. Check this out. You see how far that thing flew? I was trying to explain this in the Yoshi's Fruit Adventure Shine. Apparently there's a bug involved with jumping or doing something inside the sewers where afterwards, whenever you touch one of the durians, they go flying as if you jump kick it, and it can be a kind of confusing and frustrating bug to deal with. So I touched it that one time and I immediately knew that I had a bugged Mario state, so I went ahead and pushed it around using Flood. So if that happens to you, you can either save and exit the level or just kind of do it as I did and just move the fruit around using Flood. Anyway, moving past that, I am eating all of the butterflies over here. Whenever you eat, I guess it's probably the full pack of the yellow butterflies. I think there's a few bunches of them over here. I'm assuming that's how that works. Whenever you eat the last one, a coin will spawn. And that was kind of a lot of work for just a handful of coins. Maybe you can plan on doing that last, because maybe you can find enough coins to not have to worry about that. Maybe that's just me kind of hating that whole process, though. I kind of hate that shine. Yoshi's Fruit Adventure. It's not Yoshi's fault. I feel like I have to say that. Yoshi's my boy. Anyway, getting past that, we will come on over here on top of this crane, where there are quite a few coins. And also those blue coins that those evil blue coins that I'm avoiding. Again, I just want all of those to be around for the blue coin video. And we can see that there was actually a ton of coins up on top of Ricco Tower there. We'll need the rocket nozzle to collect all of those. So for the first time in the series, I'm actually going to use a nozzle other than the hover nozzle. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. I don't think I've used any other nozzle but the hover nozzle all the way up until this point in the series. Anyway, though, we are up here on the catwalk, all of the scaffolding up here. And you can go around and kill the bloopers, but unfortunately it looks like the coins fly off of the structure almost all the time. I suppose you can dive off after them if you're really desperate, but I know that the coins expire. They disappear so fast in this game. I'm actually not really sure you'd be able to chase them down. And do they sink? Do they float? I actually don't really know. I've never really thought about it. I'm pretty sure when I see those coins fly off, I go, well, that's gone, and I just move on. And I might even recommend you do that too. Because I wouldn't want to jump all the way down there and then climb back up and then kill one more blooper and then jump down and climb all the way back up. That's just insane. Poor past me is struggling to get back up on top of that structure over there. I was struggling with the wall kicks there, and then I went to that other section, which apparently is wider than the first one, and it's just like you can't really gain any height when doing the wall kicks, which was pretty funny. Anyway, it looks like past me got it done, and look at this. Yes, like I said, time for the rocket nozzle. This is pretty cool. If you're just joining in the playlist, I have some weird tendency to just stick to the hover nozzle all the time. But in cases like this, when there's a bunch of coins that I can collect with the rocket nozzle, I'll get it. I guess. I suppose. And we are so close to having 100 coins, I won't have to go looking for the hover nozzle when I'm done with the rocket nozzle, right? So we'll come on up here. This is going to take me a few tries, unfortunately. But it's pretty, I think it's like 7 or 8 on top of Ricco Tower, so a nice little pickup. Probably the biggest collection of coins in one spot other than the sewers. As you can see, I was ready to dodge that coin there, but it looks like you have to jump and use the rocket nozzle in order to collect that blue coin. So anyway, we're at 97 now. Just 3 more to go, finally. This was sort of a long one. And there are quite a few over here to collect. These ones I sort of saved for last because I just find them annoying, because they're really too high up to reach just by jumping. So you kind of have to like use the rocket nozzle for each and every single individual coin, which is just dumb. I was able to get 2 there, which was amazing. Felt so good. And there it is, the 100 coin shine spawning for us here in Ricco Harbor, and of course it's going to fly away to like the opposite side of the map, so we get to slowly swim on over there. I will admit though that the rocket nozzle is pretty fun. My favorite thing, that was actually a pretty decent example of it there. When you rocket jump up, and there is something for you to land on, basically right at the top of your jump. There's something super satisfying about that. It's difficult to explain, but yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. It's all right. Anyway, let's go ahead and bring this one home now. Thanks so much for hanging in there and sticking with me on this one. It is definitely one of the longer shines, at least that we've had so far in the series. I'm not going to go so far as to say that this is like one of the longer shines in the game, because, who knows, the later levels get pretty crazy. In any case, though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.